This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboy's Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now. Hello, good evening everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? How are things? What's new? How has your day been going? It's Thursday, so you guys know what that means, right? It's Thursday Live. 3 years in a row. Can you believe that? Yep, 3 years in a row. Simply amazing, isn't it? Quite so, when you're bearing in mind everything. At this point in time, before we get into the content of this video in particular, I encourage you, I implore you to hit the like button, and after you do that, to hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Just a shade over 100 subscribers away from 18,000. Come on, guys, so close. This close to 18,000 subscribers, this close to 20,000 subscribers. So please, smash the like button, and after you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary, okay? Would really appreciate it, okay? Thank you very much. So, that is done and dusted. The formalities, the element of the housekeeping matters. So let's go into the situation today in relation to the results. So remember now that in yesterday's live, we touched on Jamaica's potential opponents. And we're going to zero in on the team that Jamaica's going to play and give you guys the information on them. But before we go into the depth of this video, let's take some of the comments. Visionary Allen says, "Who dey ya?" as the notification popped. Claudette says, "I'm present." Yes, Rasta Girl says Reggae Girls for Life. SCSL says South Croy. Big up, Simon. How are you doing, sir? María Victoria Céspedes Ortiz. Jamaica contra Colombia activó la final del Mundial Femenino Australia Nueva New Zealand 2023. So he's basically saying that Jamaica versus Colombia in the round of 16 of the World Cup. Because 1/8 is, yeah, if it's a 1/4, then that would be quarterfinals. But 1/8, octavo, 1/8, that is 16, right? Duffy Roddy says, Bless up, Simon. Bless up. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Hoy juega Nublense contra Deporte Universitario de Quito, Estadio de Concepción de Chile, cuarto final de la Copa Sudamérica. Ah, qué bueno, muy bien, entiendo. Yannick Davis says, most accurate channel. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your commendation. Greatly, I do. So when you look on the screen right now, you see Group H. And remember yesterday we talked about the permutations. A win or a draw for Colombia would ensure that they top the group, and it would mean that Jamaica would play them. Even though they weren't able to get a positive result today as Morocco defeated Colombia by a 0-0, there was a result in the other game that got people saying, and it was South Korea against Germany. That's right, South Korea against Germany. That match ended 1-1. South Korea picked up a point, and it just brought back memories of, the 2018 World Cup in Russia where South Korea took the lead against Germany. And you guys know what this means, right? 3 of Germany's last 4 World Cups, they've been eliminated in the first round. 2018 World Cup, first round. 2022 World Cup, first round. And now on the women's side of things, the 2023 World Cup, first round. German football is certainly going through a phase that is reluctant for them at this point in time. So it's going to be France, who topped Group F, that will play Morocco, and Jamaica will face Colombia. What is Jamaica's history like against Colombia in women's football? Well, in the men's game, we know that Jamaica's played Colombia a few times, and Jamaica's even defeated Colombia. In the women's side of things, it's the same. So Jamaica has played Colombia twice, okay? Jamaica has played Colombia twice in the women's game. Once came at the 2018 Central American and the Caribbean Games in Barranquilla, Colombia, and in 2019 at the Pan American Games in Lima, Peru. That's right. So what were the results like? So in the Central American and Caribbean Games in Barranquilla, Colombia in 2018, in Colombia, where Colombia, home soil, Jamaica recorded a 2-1 victory over Colombia. That's right, with goals from Chinyelu Asha and Jody Brown. That's right, Jody Brown, who's in the Reggae Girls squad at this World Cup, scored for the Reggae Girls against Colombia. So Jody Brown knows what it's like to score against Colombia. But I will add as well that Jody Brown knows how to score against multiple South American teams. She scored against Colombia, and she's also scored against Chile as well. So Jody Brown knows what it's like to score against South American teams. She scored against Colombia, she scored against Trinidad, Cuba, Panama, Chile, Czech Republic. You know what I'm saying? So Jody Brown knows exactly what it's like to score against these teams. Absolutely. And of course, we know the goals that she scored in qualifiers as well. So Jody Brown at 21, making the strides. So we're very happy. Very, very happy about that. So Jamaica 2, Colombia 1. That was the first time that both teams met in relation to senior women's football. The second time both teams met came at the 2019 American Games. And this, of course, came after the 2019 FIFA Women's World Cup in France. And Jamaica carried, you could say, a very young squad. A few experience as well with the likes of Sashana Campbell in the mix. But other than Sashana Campbell and Toriana Patterson, everybody else was under the age of 22. So Jody Brown was there at 17, Olufalasha Adama Lakin was there at 18, Maria Gray was there at 20, Sheila Smart was there at 19, Sydney Schneider was there at 19, Yasmin Jameson was there at 21, Jaden Matthews was there at 19 as well, Chanel Hudson Marks was there as well, so quite mixed in that sort of standpoint. So in relation to the the Pan Am Games, Colombia recorded a 2-0 result in that game in particular, while in the CAC games, it was the Jamaicans that secured a 2-1 victory over Colombia. So that is the head to head in relation to Jamaica versus Colombia. Now, let's head into this World Cup because Colombia has some concerns heading into the game against Jamaica. And what is that in particular? Well, I'm going to show you. Colombia against South Korea, they had two players picking up yellow cards, right? Carolina Arias, the right back, picked up a yellow card, and so did Manuela Vanegas. She picked up a yellow card as well. So the left back and right back in the referees' books in that game. Against Germany, the goalkeeper picked up a yellow card, defensive midfielder, and also another midfielder in Ospina picked up a yellow card. Now, against the Moroccan team, Manuela Vanegas, the left back of Colombia, she picked up a yellow card. So what does this mean? This means that Colombia against Jamaica, Manuela Vanegas is suspended for the round of 16. I repeat, Manuela Vanegas, the 22-year-old left back, is suspended for the game against Jamaica. And Vanegas has been a staple within the Colombian backline. So it's an opportunity for Jamaica that will be chomping at the bit to ensure that on our right-hand side attacking, there is purpose, there's skill, there's panache, and we make use of this opportunity because Vanegas for Colombia has been that staple, that starting left back since 2018. And the performances that she has put in has led her to be playing her professional football in Spain, firstly at Espanyol and now at Real Sociedad. And this is a warrior woman. You see, any Colombian that comes from Medellin or has even played in Medellin, they're coming from an environment where it's, I wouldn't say win at all costs, but it's blood, sweat, passion until the final whistle, regardless of the circumstances. Even if you have one foot, you're still having the same intensity. And that is exactly the type of individual that Manuela Vanegas has. And for them to not have that individual with exuberance, Colombia is missing a potent force in terms of their players. General says, bless up, bless up. So once more, I'll repeat the number 2 for Colombia. That's Manuela Vanegas. She is out of the game against Jamaica. So she is out for the game. I know many people are interested and compelled to hear from the Colombian standpoint the key components to look out for. And yes, we will go through that again. We did it yesterday, but I'm going to do it one more time so that everybody's on the same page. In goal, Catalina Perez, very strong, plays for Werder Bremen in Germany. 28 years old, will be 29 later this calendar year, and has clocked in for Colombia almost 40 appearances. I remember from her time at Fiorentina, and she also had some playing time at Napoli as well, moved to Spain for a bit, so she had that sort of experience as well. And in addition to all that, she even had a brief spell in Brazil before heading over to Germany. So she was in and around, in and around. And speaking of Brazil, there are 4 players within the Colombian squad that plies their trade in Brazil. 4 players. So Joylene Carabali, Monica Ramos, Lorena Bedoya, and Lady Andrade. These are the 4 players that play their club football in Brazil presently. Quite a number of players ply their trade in Spain in particular. When you look at the squad, there are 7 players that ply their trade in Spain. Vanegas is one, but as you know, she's not available for selection. And then you think about Marcelo Restrepo, a dynamic individual. Ramirez, Levante. Lacey Santos, Atletico Madrid. Chacon, Valencia. And the mercurial talent coming out of Real Madrid in Linda Caicedo. Linda Caicedo is 18 years old. She turned 18 in February, earlier this calendar year. And I remember watching her from her time at Deportivo Cali. Like I said, I was in Colombia last year, July 2022. Medellin, Bogota, Cali, Barranquilla, Cartagena. And I had an opportunity to see this Colombian team up close as well. And they deserve to be at the World Cup. And they gave Brazil a good run. They would make Brazil work their socks off of Brazil to get over the line in the South American, the Women's Copa America. Absolutely sensational. But Colombia are a beatable team. And as we've seen that in this tournament already, what Morocco did today gives us the indication of a team that can be beatable. And you see what happens when you put balls into the box? From the Colombian aspect, there often tends to be some sort of miscommunication and sometimes a mix-up of responsibilities as to whose responsibility or accountability is what. I know that they'll be eagerly to look over the footage and say we can't do this or can't do that. What if we put pressure on those elements in particular? You can force errors. And with the venom of pace, power, strength, ability, especially in the attacking line from the Jamaicans, we have every reason going into this game with the same level of enthusiasm, confidence, self-belief to be able to get over the line and say Jamaica are in the quarterfinals of a World Cup. Remember, before the World Cup start, I said it's going to be Jamaica versus England in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And I still maintain that Jamaica versus England, the quarterfinals of the World Cup, and that very well could be the game of the tournament. Jamaica versus England, the quarterfinals of the tournament. I think I had Germany versus Jamaica in the round of 16 in my bracket prior to the tournament. I had Germany, Jamaica round of 16, and I had Germany, Jamaica I had for my round of 16 bracket, So I'm eagerly anticipating this encounter, and I know that you guys are as well, looking forward to Tuesday and already making your necessary preparations so that Tuesday morning, the only thing that you need to do is ensure that your alarm is set so that you are up and turn on your TV before 3 a.m. I'm sure that you're going to make sure that that is something that you will do. It's imperative. Okay. All right, Tajay, so let me give an explanation here. There was a book written by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and it's called Love in the Time of Cholera. If you read the book carefully, it'll speak about Jamaica's influence on Colombia and why is it in particular that you have Jamaican communities, especially within Colombia. You go to the Colombian island of San Andres, and they speak a Jamaican Creole. After the building of the Panama Canal, many Jamaicans didn't return back home. Many Jamaicans decided to settle in Panama. Some decided to go east to Colombia. Yeah. Not necessarily through the Darien Gap, but they did go east. And some went west to Colombia, Costa Rica rather, Honduras, and even Mexico. Think about these names: Melvin Brown, Carlos Pavon, Milton Nunez, Freddie Thompson, all players who have Jamaican heritage that represented these countries within Central and North America. You have persons in Colombia with the surname Lawrence. That's right, Lawrence. So, and again, I'm going to reiterate, you will continue to see Anglophone surnames in the Hispanophone world. So again, don't be surprised by it. Just know that Jamaica has had an immense contribution towards the world. I'm sure everybody can agree with me that Jamaica, even with this tiny dot that we may be on the entire map, have had the biggest influence on the world. The biggest influence on the world. The Vice President of the United States of America is a Jamaican. You get where I'm going with this? We could go to the United Kingdom and talk about everything there. Who rebuilt the United Kingdom post-World War II? Jamaicans. Right? Who worked in the agricultural sector in the East Coast of the United States? Jamaicans, Florida, New York, Maryland, Jamaicans. You understand the point I'm saying? Who built the Panama Canal? Jamaicans. Do you understand the point that I'm making here? Do you see the influence that Jamaica has had? Who made an important role in planting the seed and ensuring and planting plantains, bananas, and growing the agricultural in Central American coastlines? Jamaicans. Jamaicans have had an influence there. Bobby Reed's sister, Marsha de Cordova, a politician of Jamaican heritage in England. So one of our own is already high in power in the United Kingdom. One of our own is already high in power within the United States. Think about Donovan Bailey. Think about Linford Christie. Yeah? Think about John Barnes. Think about Luther Blissett. Think about Noel Blake. These men have already stamped their class and authority. All of these people have stamped their class. What about Beverly Ranger, the first Jamaican to play in Serie A? What about Laurie Cunningham, the first black player to play for England? What about Viv Anderson? What about Les Ferdinand? What about Raheem Sterling? What about Marcus Rashford, Kyle Walker Peters, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho? What about them all? Do you understand the point? What about Jeff Cunningham? Right? What about Robin Fraser? All of these individuals. And trust me, we can go on. We can go on and on and on and on. I'm ready to entertain a conversation. If needs be, Jamaicans have had the biggest influence on the world. So when you see somebody of Jamaican heritage in this country or that country, do not be perturbed because we leave our imprint all across the globe. We go to Japan and see somebody by the surname Suzuki or Cambridge or Brown or Edwards or Walters. Don't look perturbed. Don't be surprised. And don't put nationality and race together. Don't do that. Don't question Emile Smith Rowe's heritage to Jamaica. Don't do that. At all. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you do. Don't question it. Don't let me hear anybody question how is Sidney Schneider Jamaican. Don't let me hear anybody say how is Lauren Silva Jamaican or how Christina Chang is Jamaican. Not at all. Not at all. You're right, we can rest assured that Coach Lauren Donaldson will ensure that every single preparation will be done in due course. Okay? We're going. England does love the press. It'll be interesting how Lauren James reacts coming against a country of our heritage. Yeah, it should be a good game. Yeah. Imran Hussein says, I think Jamaica can win. Thank you very much, Imran. I appreciate it. John Benet Smith says, Jamaica is going to win the 2023 World Cup. Yes, we're going to win the FIFA Women's World Cup, Netball World Cup. We're going to win the Lacrosse World Cup 2026. We're going to win the Hockey World Cup next year. And come the 2026 World Cup for men, yeah. So we're going to play the song, Are We Still a Win? Yeah, West Indies won today. 4 runs. Can you imagine, Imran? I went live today and you never even come on. None tall, Imran. None tall, you come on today. And I go live today on the channel. 4-run victory. Important. But yeah. What do you mean they don't believe in themselves? Imran, I don't understand what you're saying because the government gives supports to all 55 sports that are played: football, cricket, athletics, netball, horse racing, rugby league, rugby union, lacrosse, lawn tennis, ice hockey. Yes, Lyndall Ellis, remember that we have a mother and father. All right, we can't be born without mother and father. We can't just say, oh, his mother is from St. Kitts. What about the father? What about the father, Lyndall? We're just gonna brush aside the father because he's closer to his mother? So because I was closer to my mother, that does that eliminate my English heritage because that was on my father's side? No. Marcus Rashford grew up with his mum, and his mum is Kittian. However, his father, Robert Rashford, is Jamaican. So why are we quick to diminish his father's side of the family? I don't understand that. Why do we always brush aside our father? I don't understand. Why are we brushing aside father's links and everything like that? Yes, he grew up the vast majority of his life with his mother. His mother is Kittian, and his father's side is Jamaican. Remember, you can't have a child with a mother alone. You need mother and father. And I will leave it there. I'll leave it there. Leave it right there. So because I spent more time of my life with my mother, that diminishes my English side? Not at all. Not at all. I understand what you're saying, Dwight. I really do. Just imagine after the tournament, the exposure. Who knows? There might be one to the documentaries on Jamaica. The demand for Jamaica to get more matches. Jamaica being invited to a She Believes Cup. So the spin-offs are endless. And what it will do to Jamaica in the FIFA rankings is also another valuable prospect as well. Yeah. Tajay Scott here, folks, is mentioning the players, the Jamaican players who were born in England, but of course, as you know, born in England to Jamaican parents, right? So Sydney Schneider, no, not Sydney Schneider, sorry, Vian Sampson, right? Drew Spence, it's two. Rebecca Spencer, that's three. Paige Bailey Gale is four. Atlanta Primus, five. So that's five players right there who are born in the UK. Drew Spence has played for England before, right? Vian Sampson's played for England at youth level. Becky Spencer has played for England also at youth level as well, under 19 and under 20. The other two players we spoke about, we'll talk about Vian Sampson, Drew Spence, Rebecca Spencer, Paige Bailey Gale. Paige Bailey Gale played for England as well, under 17 and also under 18 as well. And Atlanta Primus, she played for England under 17 and under 19. So all the players in our squad that were born in England, they've represented England whether at youth level or senior level. And we have players in the roster that have represented the United States as well. For example, Alison Swaby. Alison Swaby has represented the United States, and this came at under 20 level in 2015. Chantal Swaby represented the United States under 19 team. Kiki Van Zanten. Kiki Van Zanten won the CONCACAF Girls Under 15 Championship in 2016. She scored in the final as the United States won the title. So, again, a number of members of the Jamaican squad have played for other countries. We know about Tiffany Cameron already played even a World Cup for the country of her birth, and we know her heart is with the country of her parents, her heritage. Okay, good. So glad that you guys are on the same page here. Okay, all right, cool. Night Rider says, find a way. It will grow exponentially. Exponentially. That is the plan, my friend. That is the plan. I pity that there's no games in Jamaica, but when's the August 16th? St. Lucia versus Jamaica? You betcha. Jamaica. After the World Cup, I expect it to be in the top 20. I expect after the World Cup. Right now, Jamaica in the 40s. After the World Cup, Jamaica will be in the 20s. And the Reggae Girls will now be Jamaica's second highest female sports team on the island. The Sunshine Girls, the netball team, they're consistently third and fourth in the world in terms of rankings. You'll have the Reggae Girls right behind them. And of course, Jamaica's women's lacrosse team will be third as they're currently ranked 28th in the world. Coach Lauren Donaldson is spot on here. Was it Peter Tosh who said this? Once you have Jamaican in you, you're Jamaican, of course. So Daniel Gordon that don't speak a word of patois, he's a Jamaican too. Daniel Gordon that says each benign Mannschaft. Yep, he's a Jamaican too. Absolutely. You are correct, Mr. Dwight Spence. 100% correct here. Spot on here. And I love the diversity of the squad. Sydney Schneider, Dutch, German dad, Jamaican mom, right? Kiki Van Zanten, Dutch paternal side, maternal side, Jamaican. You understand what I'm saying here? Soleil Washington, mother side, Jamaican. You understand what I'm saying? I love the diversity. Havana Salone, dad Cuban, mother Jamaican, born in Hong Kong. You see what I'm saying? Quite a diverse squad. Rebecca Spencer, father comes straight out of St. Thomas. Tiffany Cameron, mother from Clarendon, father from St. Thomas, or the other way around. You know what I'm saying? So a great, great diversity. Atlanta Primus, her father won the FA Cup for Portsmouth, 2008. The for Linvoy Primus, his father's side is Vincentian and the mother's side is Jamaican. Yeah. So there we have it. Kayla McKenna has relatives who are in politics in Jamaica. Yeah, that's a little about the squad. So we've had 18 of the 23 Reggae Girls take the field. The players that haven't taken the field just yet are Kiki Van Zanten, Paige Bailey Gale, Konya Plummer, Sydney Schneider, and Leah Brooks. I expect that to happen, Imran. I fully expect that to happen. Quality player, eh? It's going to be a good game. Right, Spence. I was speaking about cricket, and in the Caribbean Premier League in cricket, it's going to be St. Lucia against Jamaica Talwas. That's Wednesday, August 16 at 6 o'clock. That's going to be the first game of the Caribbean Premier League for 2023 on Wednesday, August 16. Jamaica Talwas against the St. Lucia Kings. Can't believe that. That's 2 weeks from now. Time flies, man. And the Women's World Cup ends on the 20th. So Jamaica's next game is in 5 days from now. And that reminds me as well. So you guys can plan out your schedule. So Jamaica's game against Colombia is on a Tuesday. Remember, Tuesday morning. 9th is a Wednesday. 9th is a Wednesday. 10th is a Thursday. All right. So Tuesday would be the round of 16. Saturday would be the quarterfinals. Sunday. Wednesday, the semifinals. And Sunday, the final. So we can plan it out from now, okay? As you can see, the window in terms of turnaround time is 4 days, 4 days, 4 days as time progresses. You see it? Good. Let me bring this up a bit higher so you guys can see. Did you guys know that Switzerland got eliminated from the 2006 World Cup without conceding a single goal? They drew 0-0 with France. They defeated Korea and Togo, played against Ukraine in the round of 16, and they lost on penalties. I feel the same way because we're going to the Olympics. It's going to be difficult for the goalkeepers because Rebecca Spencer is doing such an amazing job. Unless we're up 5-0, 4-0 in a game, 3-0 in a game, 2-0 in a game with 1 minute to go, it's going to be hard for the goalkeepers to see any action because Rebecca Spencer has been doing fantastically well. Big up, Gary Lynch. How are you doing, man? By extension, Dwight Spence, the entire national program is quite packed in 2023 and 2024 because remember, the inaugural CONCACAF Women's Gold Cup is in the United States next year. Of course, later the calendar year in 2024, you have the World Cup qualifiers and the Copa America. So a very busy period of time to come for sure. I'm sure Kiki will get her chance soon. Colombia is an interesting game. So I'm looking forward to this contest in particular. Well, without a shadow of a doubt, Dwight, it's going to be expanded, the player pool and everything. And I'm sure that you got some encouraging signs recently from the CONCACAF Women's Under 20 Championship where the Jamaicans took part in, because there are some absolute quality players, and I'm sure quite a number of them will be making the transition quite soon in relation to getting opportunities within the first team. Because remember as well, Dwight, Jamaica will also be in the Pan American Games. So October, November later this year, Jamaica will be in the Pan American Games in Santiago, Chile. Jamaica will be in the team. Jamaica will be in the Pan Am Games in women's football. So that's something to look out for as well. Buckley played at the CAC games quite recently and she scored against Puerto Rico. So Chanel Buckley, the 17-year-old, yep, she scored against Puerto Rico. You know, when you look at the squad that went to the under 20 championship, you know, you have Leah Brooks, she's on the World Cup squad. You know what I'm saying? And you have some players, some talented players that made a great impression throughout the course of the qualifiers. And I'll run through, you know, just a handful of them. Tiny Seaton made a great impression. Natoya Atkinson, same thing. Yunalu, we saw her at West Bromwich Albion. Chanel Buckley, you know, she's 18 now. But Maya Raghunandan, who we saw both at U17 and under 20 quite recently. Destiny Powell, Davia Richards, Leah Williams, and Jerry Butt, and Jerry Lewis as well. And also Kiki Van Zanten's younger sister, Mimi. Mimi Van Zanten is 18 years old. And Mimi is a fantastic player. Mimi is going to be a top-notch player. You guys will see. So, yeah. No, there's no 17-year-old in the Jamaican squad at the World Cup, my friend. No 17-year-old in Jamaica squad at the World Cup. I will show you, but there are two 18-year-olds, but no 17-year-olds. Soleil Washington, originally her many reports had her birthday as June, but it's actually October, so she turns 18 later this calendar year. So Soleil Washington, 17. Cameron Simmons is 19. I repeat, Cameron Simmons, the number 9, she is 19. Soleil Washington, teenager. Cameron Simmons, teenager. And also Leah Brooks, teenager at 18. And let me show you guys something, all right? Sydney Schneider at the next World Cup, she's going to be 27. Chantal Swaby at the next World Cup is going to be 28. Konya Plum at the next World Cup will be 29. Peyton McNamara at the next World Cup is going to be 25. Cameron Simmons at the next World Cup will be 23. Jodie Brown will be 25 at the next World Cup. Bunny will be 30 at the next World Cup. Kiki will be 25 at the next World Cup. You see where I'm going with all of this? Then will be 30 at the next World Cup. Paige Bailey will be 25 at the next World Cup. Alison Swabe will be 30 at the next World Cup. Judy Carter 32 at the next World Cup. Tierney Woods will be 29 at the next World Cup. Atlanta Primus 30 at the next World Cup. Chena Matthews 33. Kayla McKenna 30 at the next World Cup. Leah Brooks 22. You guys see where I'm going with all of this? A lot of these players will be approaching their mid to late 20s. So approaching their peak, or will be at their peak. So that will be exciting. And you guys know what you need to do. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please. Please hit the like button. Yep. Yes, she is, Tajay. 150%. For me, I think 25 to 29 is the peak physically. That's in my book. And it's something that I recognize. And I guess for player to player, it will change. And in different sports is different because look at Shelley Ann Fraser Price. After she had a child, she's gotten faster. There's evidences and there's research done that after a woman has a child and her lung capacity increases. Look how China run down the ball like whoa against France. China could make the 4x1 relay team for world champs. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah. Teddy Lion TV says Jamaica going to beat Colombia. Me gusta esta palabra, mi amigo. Me encanta Jamaica. Jamaica es un país, nuestro país. Me encanta mi país. Hay muchos jugadores que me encantan. Y quiero ver a Jamaica juega con mucho corazón. Y juega muy bien. Y pasa la pelota muy rápido para los jóvenes. Y pienso que los 11 que juegan en este partido es muy importante para el futuro del equipo de Jamaica. Shayna Matthews, a mother of 3 and 29 years old. Just let that sink in. Quite an inspiration, Shayna Matthews. Quite an inspiration. Quality. Mm-hmm. Yes. So that is the situation here. In this situation, hope you guys got the information that was helpful. Yes, Shayna Matthews is a mother of 3 little ones. And it's not like the kids are 10, 5, and 2. The kids are very, very close in age. You know what I'm saying? The kids are very, very close in age. We have a number of reggae girls who are mothers, Quite a number of them are mothers. So if Shayna Matthews, who has 3, we have Kanya Plummer has 1, Danisha Blackwood has 1, former reggae girl Christina Chang is also a mother as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's see if I can find a picture of Shayna Matthews. FIFA instrumented a maternity system now, where players such as her get the protection and are ensured that they're 100% covered, if you understand what I mean, in a situation of negotiations with clubs and everything, making sure that all of that is good. Shayna Matthews even came to the team hotel for the Reggae Boys in Chicago to wish the boys all the best. So it was absolutely great to be able to see that. Honestly, it was fantastic. Open picture and your tab. No, that's too small. That picture is too small. But yeah, 3 kids. And she's a great mother, amazing mother. But yeah. But you guys can see on Shayna Matthews' Instagram, her kids. Amazing athletes. Any other members in the squad? No. Just those in particular. Kanya, Shayna, Den. Yeah. Yep, just those. Yep. This is the situation. Exciting. Right, so this is the 23 at the World Cup. Break down the squad. Born in the United States, US, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 23 were born in the United States. How many were born in England? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 11 and 5, that's 16. Havana born in Hong Kong, so that's 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 born in Jamaica and 1 in Canada. Boom, 23. So that's the diversity of the Jamaican squad in relation to those individuals in terms of country of birth. That's where we are. That's where we are. But yes, guys, if you haven't, please hit the like button, and after you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're very, very close to 18,000 subscribers, so please hit the like button. Ricky Dan Walker says, blessing, Simon. Blessing, bossy. All is well? Hope you're good. Thank you very much to everybody for tuning in. It's well appreciated. Hit the like button. After you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more content. Okay, guys? Be safe. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, the round of 16 starts on Saturday. It starts on Saturday. So early morning, it's going to be Switzerland against Spain. And then you got Japan against Norway. But tomorrow you guys can sleep in, all right? Sleep in, and I'll keep you posted on what might happen from a CASAFA standpoint in terms of under 13 and under 15 competition. There's some gems from this competition. And I've been told about a goalkeeper that is making some amazing waves. So, yeah, we'll keep you guys posted, you know? Yeah. 100% Tajay. 100% there. Okay, guys. Thanks so much. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button right away. Okay, guys. Thank you. Be safe. More content to come. Hit the subscribe button. Okay?
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts,
100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboy's Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboy's Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454.
Skin clean and nice and ting and ting. I'm Tiffany Cannon, Reggae Girl Striker, and you are watching the Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, I'm Chris Binney and I'm Jamaica's #1 squash player and 9-time Caribbean champion, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and share button below.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah? Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share. Is that the right order?
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Yes, Reggae Boys Commentary, like and subscribe, yeah?
Reggae Boys Commentary, subscribe, like and share.
Reggae Boys Commentary, like, share and subscribe.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Moore and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.